Zombie apocalypse.
How's it going? And welcome to Tech Talk with Marshall. I'm your host, Marsh4ll, and today we're going to be talking about these 5 new bills that are going to be introduced by US lawmakers aimed at big tech. But first, make your way to that subscribe button and give it a click. So 2 days ago, the BBC published an article about how the US will be introducing 5 new bills. Now, that's not really anything out of the ordinary. The US is constantly trying to change and make things on the daily. What startled me was the fact that these 5 new bills are aimed at limiting the power held by big tech companies. When I say startled, I don't mean, whoa! So first, let's dive into why they're doing this. So I'm not sure if you heard, but over the past 16 months, there was actually an open investigation into the powers of Amazon, Apple, Google, and Facebook. And the topics in question of these investigations included competitive behavior, data, and mergers. Neil Bradley from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce said, "Bills that target specific companies instead of focusing on business practices are simply bad policy and could be ruled unconstitutional," which I completely agree with. So let's say, hypothetically, of course, for some reason the lawmakers of the U.S. had it out for Starbucks. And it wasn't because they didn't make their employees wash their hands or the fact that they reused their beans with every customer, but it was more or less the fact that they didn't like the color of the branding or they didn't like the name, right? That case would not make any sense and would get thrown out immediately. And the same goes here. So now let's take a look at what these 5 bills are. But before I do that, let me remind you to make your way over to that subscribe button and click that, give me a like as well, and leave me a comment with what your thoughts are so far. So here are those 5 bills. We have the American Choice and Innovation Act, the Platform Competition and Opportunity Act of 2021, the Ending Platform Monopolies Act, the I have to look at this one, it's a bit long. The Augmenting Compatibility and Competition by Enabling Service Switching, also called Access, Act of 2021, and the Merger Filing Fee Modernization Act of 2021. Now, there's not too much detail about these 5 bills and the impact that they can have against these giants. However, Pramila Jayapala, Democratic representative and bill sponsor, said from Amazon and Facebook to Apple and Google, it is clear that these unregulated tech giants have become way too big to care. And is she wrong? We've seen how much these companies make and their growth potential over the next 5 years. So is it really that unconventional to put these bills into law? I can't really give my full personal opinion until more details are leaked, but what I can say is that these bills may just help us as consumers and small business owners rather than hurt us. So let's try to keep an open mind and not make any prejudgments before all the facts are clear. Well, that's all I have for now. Thank you for watching and see you next time.